What's going on? Guys, I'm jumping on to do a collage of my day to give you an insight on the agenda that these devils are aiming for and the kind of result they expect to get when they cause these type of atrocities and these type of confrontations throughout your day. So today was a typical day of harassment and the type of day that I deal with for the most part pretty regularly. I go into this restaurant that is nearby this hotel where I'm staying and to grab something to eat. Now, anytime I go into any place, it doesn't matter where it is, I'm going to be harassed. I'm being followed. I'm being monitored. And these people they're so thirsty to try to cause some kind of an interaction because they're sick. They're sick beings. These people are sick. They're part of these witch covens. They're part of these secret societies, and they have these wicked, weird religions and these wicked beliefs. And so they're constantly trying to be in your vicinity and near you because they're just sick. They believe in energy harvesting and frequency manipulation, and so they're constantly trying to be near you. One of the other reasons for that is because they're just simply trying to provoke you to anger because they know what they're doing. They know that you know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, but the outside public supposedly doesn't. So they're trying to cause a confrontation to make you look a certain way. They're trying to write a narrative. So I go into this restaurant to get something to eat, and everyone's acting really weird. It's not very busy. There's nobody at the front counter. It's just me. So I go in and I'm ordering, and I turn around, and this white man who followed me into the restaurant came in right behind me, was right on my back, literally right up on my back. And I turned around and I said, "Could you like back up?" And he just looks at me like, I'm not speaking English. So then I said again, I said, "Could you back up? Like, could you get off my back and back up? You're really close, don't you think?" "Oh, I'm really close." And I said, "Yes." At this point, I'm upset. So I used some choice language to tell him to back up. He still stands there because, again, he's waiting for a confrontation. And today, I was not in the mood. I was not in the mood. So I step to the side because I'm done ordering my food, and I walk over to go get my drink. And he turns around and says to me, "You don't want to F with me today. I'm not in the mood." And I said, "Well, whatever you want to do, let's jump, bitch." And I think that took him off guard because he kind of like snapped back, like he didn't think I was going to engage. Like, today's the day. You got the right one today. So he snaps back. Everybody's looking, of course, because when these type of things take place, the Matrix needs an audience, and it's going to get one. So everybody's looking and looking at me like I'm the bad guy. So I step to the side of the counter and I'm waiting for my food to come out. He orders his food and he goes to the back of the restaurant. So I'm waiting for my food to come out, waiting. Again, they're not busy. It's just me and this piece of shit that just walked in. So the black girl that took my order, they're all behind the counter looking at me and snickering and laughing and poking fun and shit. And so then she gets an order and takes it off to the back, to the outside to the lobby, and takes it all the way around in the lobby to the back where I couldn't see, and then comes back with the tray in her hand. "Oh, here's your food." Now, mind you, I just had this altercation with this individual who just followed me in, and I know he followed me in, and I know he's a member of this bullshit. And this is something that they've done regularly. This is not the first time they've done some shit like this. Trying to give these pieces of shit access to your food. So I get the food and I said, you know what? Just give me my money back. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm not gonna, send it back. Just give me my money back. So she goes to get the manager. He comes up. Now he's watched the whole thing. He watched the whole thing with me and the guy that followed me in. And nobody said anything. Nobody said, sir, you're awfully close. Could you back up and just respect the space? You got all this space out here. You don't have to be all up on the customer. Could we just, separate? She's asking you to move, so just move. Nobody did anything. So he comes up to me, and this guy sits and haggles with me for like 5 or 10 minutes, telling me, no, I could not have my money back. No, you can't have your money back. You could take the food, but you're not taking the money back. Just 5 or 10 minutes. And then you got customers coming up, engaging. What's going on? What's going on? I mean, just the type of show that they're looking for. So by the time, about the 10th minute that popped in, I said, you know what? I'm going to record this. And I told them, I said, I'm going to record you and put you on social media. You cannot refuse to give me my money. I'm the consumer. If I don't want to eat the food, I don't have to eat the food. So this tells me that A, he did something to the food before he even brought it out. But B, they took it around to the bag so this guy could have access to it as well. So the video that I'm going to show you is me about 10 minutes now, him telling me, no, I can't have my money back. I don't want the food. I've already paid for it. Give me my money back, sir.
My name's Max.
I'm being polite. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. I don't want. Stop telling me what to do. Stop telling me what to do. Just give me my money back. Stop arguing with me. Max, I don't want to argue back and forth with you. Just give me my money back. Give me my money back. Now you see how he's talking to me? Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Max, give me my money back. I do not want the food. I've already told you I don't want the food. I haven't touched it. Just give me my money back. That's fine. I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back. Having to sit here and haggle and go back and forth with you is ridiculous. It's ridiculous that you're refusing to give me my money back. This is insanity. Something I've never even heard of. Max, just give me my money. You see how ridiculous this is? You see how he's talking to me? You see how he's engaging? This is someone who understands what's happening here. Just tell him why. Tell him why. Tell him. And we can't get everyone their money back. Really? Since when have you not been able to request your money back at a restaurant? If you don't like the service, if you don't want the service. Since when? My receipt. Just give me my money. Here's the receipt. I don't need to stand there. Give me my money back. Now, this guy that you just seen there in the background is the guy that I had the encounter with. And he keeps popping around the corner. Something I've never even heard of. To see what's going on. Max, just give me my money. I have my receipt. Let me pause it. Give me my money. Here's the receipt. This guy right back here in the white shirt. He's the one that I had the encounter with. And this is where they took my food. They took it all the way back here behind this wall and then brought it up to me. Now, where he and I are standing is exactly where I was standing. This is exactly where I was standing. I don't want the food. When she took the food out to the lobby. I don't want the food. I've already paid for it. And acted like she didn't even see me standing here. Give me my money back, sir. My name's Max. I'm being polite. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. I don't want. Stop telling me what to do. Stop telling me what to do. This is unheard of. Unheard of. But this is the type of harassment that you're going to experience when you are targeted. Now, the girl that's standing behind him, the black girl, she's the one that brought my food. Now, this is where they were standing, right? Let me show you the setup. This is exactly how it was. Give me my money back. Now everybody's standing right back here, and I'm standing where I'm standing still here in the store. When she takes my tray of food and takes it all the way to the back where the guy is behind that wall, and then brings it up behind me, here's your food. They were all looking at me standing here waiting for the food, but she takes it out over here all the way around to the back of the behind that wall, and then back up behind me to give me the food, acting as if she didn't even see me. So then when he asked me what was the reason, I said the food is unclean. Oh, it's unclean.
We'll be going to the Better Business Bureau about you as well, Max. You made a mistake of your life. You made the mistake of your life. I'm going to the Better Business Bureau. I'm going to the Better Business Bureau about you, and I'm going to corporate about you. And I'm going to corporate about you too. And I'm going to send this video into your corporate. They're going to laugh at you? They're not going to laugh. You're going to be out of a job.
So this is the type of thing that you have to deal with. And if you're not alert and you're not watching these people every step they make when you go into these restaurants to get your food, when you go any place to get something to eat, you're 9 times out of 10, you're going to get something contaminated. Because this is how far they're willing to go to put something in your food, to do things to you. It's just like what I was talking about on one of my videos prior, how they're using this witchcraft, which is just alchemical. They're putting things in your food and trying to make you react. They're trying to make you act out of character so that you seem crazy or you seem unstable, either trying to provoke you to anger through just being disrespectful and rude, or they're putting things in your food to combine that with the attacks they're launching on you with these frequencies to make you act out of character. That's why you have to be so diligent when you go out anywhere, even if you're in the grocery store and you're shopping. You have to be so mindful and so diligent and so watchful. You cannot slip a second because they're constantly trying to put things in your body so they can write a narrative. So what sense would it make, A, for her to do what she did, but more importantly, for a manager to sit and argue with you, just sit and refuse to give you your money back instead of just being compliant and say, okay, you don't want the food. What's the reason? I gave you the reason. The food is unclean, and you know why it's unclean. Like, I'm not going to sit here and play this game with you. That's another thing they want to do, to try to make you look like you're unhinged, trying to get you to explain, oh, that was conspiracy theory. Oh, you think somebody's doing something to your food? When at the end of the day, like, it being COVID season, being, all this COVID going around, people are still in that restaurant wearing masks. I shouldn't have had to say anything. All I should have to say, I didn't like the fact that you took my food all the way out here amongst all these people, uncovered, and then brought it back to me. I didn't like that. And then he simply should have said, okay, I totally understand. I'll give you your money back. But instead, he wanted to sit there and go back and forth with me. One, the main reason is because he wanted me to get that food. He wanted whatever he put in it to be successful in getting into my body by me eating it. This is part 1 of my day. Just my day today. This was the beginning of my day today.